Everyone, how are you doing? Hi. My name is Claudine. I'm pretty sure all you guys know that. Oh my goodness, it has been such an adventure, an awesome time to spend time with you guys as we were reading the one and only Bob. I'm super excited because we are in our last part, and Bob is on an adventure to find his little niece or nephew, you know. As an uncle, he found out it was his responsibility to go see if he's still alive or if she's still alive. Maybe it might be another gender. We don't know. Let's find out and let's continue reading. Lighting and fireworks. It isn't far to the bridge, but far is relative when the wind is blowing down houses like the big bad wolf. I watch a top sign fly past. I navigate through trees scattered like popsicle sticks and keep an eye out for gators and pythons. I even strike a tree, I brace for the thunder. It shakes the earth, the air, my teeth, and my bones. A bird fell on a power lane, spark danced like fireworks. I hate fireworks. I move with more care after that. I know enough to stay away from downed power lines. Thanks for the weather channel and storm channel. Man, I love TV. I'll give anything for watching. I'll give anything for watching it from my nice cozy bed right about now. Good thing I know where the bridge is. My swollen nose twirls. What's the point of owning top of the line sniffer if it's not working right? When I pass a bird nest on the ground, I offer to help the owner, AJ. She swears at me. At least I think she does. I hear nuts and some other interesting words. I tend to forget that in some circles, dogs are considered predators. I wonder how Kimmel and the other escapees are doing. One thing I know for sure is having been on the inside and the outside is that too much of the world ain't made for wild animals. How would a meerkat cross a highway? How would a panther face down a city block? How would a wolf survive an encounter with a gun? For that matter, where do I think I am playing hero? Not what is right. I'm soft, I'm slow, I'm not a street dog anymore. I'm Pepper Lazy Pooch. I hear the rush of water, a different sound from the point way, and I have no idea it is, the creek. Boss mentioned that the car was near the bridge, but when I get close, I remember what the officer at the shelter said. The bridge had collapsed, and then I see it. A little car, round top, floating, caught in a distant lodge at the edge of the roaring creek, not from the crumbled remains of the bridge, and in the top of that car, even though it's completely impossible, is a puppy waiting. And all I can think is, the dog is a nincompoop. Mm. Another bridge. The creek is filled with pieces of trees, boards, trash can, plastic chairs, everything you can imagine. It's moving way too fast for me to try to cross. I still at this far side of the creek and at a collapsed bridge. I really wish I hadn't seen that puppy. I know there's another way to cross the creek, of sort downstream a bit. An old pib-strained bridge made of wood and metal and rope. No one uses it anymore. Now, no one with any sense. When I reached it, the little bridge is swinging like a cradle, it blocked off by rusty metal gates to keep people from using it. But I can easily squeeze through the bars. I run halfway across, lose my footing, run some more. Go. What am I doing? A fresh gust pushes the bridge with such force that I slip. Half my body is dangling off the edge. I dig my claws into the wet wooden slats, and oh, I'm glad my nails are long and sharp because I fight off Sarah's clippers whenever I can. Pulling effort, and I'm back on the bridge. It feels good, so good to return to that little stretch of swimming slats. Whoa. I'm sorry, guys. There's something wrong with my voice this morning. Really, I do. I don't care about the puppy anymore. I just don't want to die this way. Not like this. The fears in my throat, my heart, my guts. I'm gonna get off this rickety bridge, get back to Ivan and Ruby, back to my wonderful Bob smelling bed. Excuse me for a second. I hope you guys are enjoying the book. Let me just drink water for a second. Excuse me. There we go. I'm not a hero, never have been, never will be. I can live with that because at least I'll be alive. I turn moving slow because the stupid bridge just won't stay put, crawling on my belly so I won't lose my footing again. Almost to the end, I glance back like a fool, just in time to see the car with the puppy lurch loose from its morning is moving in the tree, swirling into the middle of the creek like a toy boat in a bathtub. The puppy isn't howling or anything, he's just lying on his belly, same as me waiting. What a nincompoop, I think yet again. And I'm honestly not sure whether I mean him or me. Bro, hero. I will not lie. I'm not thinking, oh yay, now I get to be a hero. Nope. I'm thinking you have to be kidding me. Just a few more seconds and I would have been out of here. I may or not use a few other choice words, way worse than anything that Jake came up with. Then I run back to the middle of the bridge and wait a split second, maybe two, maybe three, and I jump. Cartoons. And I ain't part of this, but halfway down, I remember that I really don't like riding in cars. I'm sort of paddling the air, thinking I slow things down, maybe even reverse direction like Wild E. Coyote and those old cartoons. Cartoons are ridiculous for a reason, not a movie. So in a movie, I'll land all gracefully and tough and grab that little guy. But this isn't a movie. I kind of land on top of him, legs spread like a bug on a windshield. Not enough to smash him, but definitely enough to annoy him. The car pins down, dips, right itself. Hi, I say. I'm your Uncle Bob. If you're my uncle, why are you trying to kill me? He asks. Pup has a mouth on him for being so tiny. I'm saving you, dude. I grab his crotch with my teeth his crop with my teeth. Ouch, he says. The car seesaws. I scrabble clawing at the slick skin of the roof. My nails make a horrible scraping sound. It's like trying to hug a wall. Can you swim? I ask out of the side of my mouth. It's hard to talk with a puppy between your teeth. No, can you? Yes, but I suspect the degree of difficulty will go up considerably with a puppy in my mouth. The car lifts, recovers, loops along with a jackrabbit in tall grass. My claws make track in the paint. How'd you get on top of the car? I asked. It wasn't easy. Branch broke through one of the windows. I climbed on that day. We're impressive. By the way, says the puppy, I think we may be sinking. No kidding, Sherlock. I don't mean to sound unkind. I'm a bit stressed. I don't have a name, actually. How about Rowdy? I suggest. I hear it's available. Sure. What the heck? So what's your plan? You tell me, I said. What you think was going to happen? I figured someone would come along and save me. Some human, maybe. Dog's best friend? I said. If you say so. Another lodge. We're going down. Hang on, pup. A man's best friend is going to save you instead. Do not let go. The water's cold, so cold it burns. I paddle frequently. Nothing happened. It's like pouring air. I keep my teeth tight on Rowdy. Do not let go. Do not let go, I tell myself. But the water's churning into my nose and throat, and if I cough, he'll be a goner. We hit something hard and middle straight on. I'm underwater, submerged as the bits and pieces of the world rush past. It's like the tornado only way. I dig at the darkness. I think all the things I'll miss when I'm dead. Cheese topped the list. Well, okay, maybe Ivan and Ruby and Julia and George and Sarah topped the list, but then totally cheese. My back paws graze the bottom, my nose burns, my lung burns, everything burns. I have to cough. I can't cough. Mustering all my strength, I struggle to the surface for a moment, fighting the water with my paws. Rowdy is dead weight in my mouth. I hit bottom again, and this time I use it like a springboard, lurching toward the edge of the water, towards solid land, toward grass and dirt and tree and bushes and a whoosh of fur pain and pain. Oh man, the pain. Something grabbing my paw, losing a teeth, sharp teeth. The smell, even my messed up nose of wildness and danger. Something grabs my scruff, yanks, pull me to safely. Back to the wall, back for the brain. Chemo again. Chemo has me. He drops me to the mouth. His teeth smell of blood. My blood. I drop Rowdy. My teeth smell of blood too. For a long time, no words came. Come, just painting, coughing, painting, some more. Nothing from the puppy. I shove him with my paw, nudge him with my nose. Nothing. I look at Chemo. His fur is spiked. His eyes wild, different, unknowable. I guess they did shoot you, I said. They tried, he said, the eyes on the puppy. Thank you for it, Atrella. Didn't do it for you, he paused. Did it for me. With his wife from the paw, he claws at the puppy, at Rowdy. Hey, I said without really thinking, one rushing the size of his paw, or one realizing that he's drooling just a little. I put my paw. He's my nephew, and well, I didn't take you for sentimental sort, Bob. I'm not, just you know how it is. No, actually, I don't know. I'm a wild animal, not a pet. Still, I clear my throat and reminding myself that rolling over and peeing myself is not an acceptable option. Still and all, he's crowning, might even be dead. Who knows? You got better breakfast at the park. I recognize all too well the look he gives me. The look of sadness and loss and anger. The look of someone who will never forgive the world. He's running with the puppy dangling from his paw before I even know what happens. Well, I didn't know how to do it. If I didn't know, maybe. I could understand the other part of me, the wolf part. I run faster than I ever run. I growl louder than I've ever growled. I grab Kimmy's throat. I clamp down. I do not let go. Gone. He killed me. With a sidelong glance and a half-hearted bite, he killed me. I know that, but he doesn't. He just a puppy. He shakes me off and pulls quick. He pauses, look at me like he's seeing me for the first time. He gazes at a sky thick with clouds, no moon, barely any sun. He raises his head. He howls is long and sad and beautiful. He runs. First aid. Rowdy still is a movie. I don't know what else to do. So I belt the heck out of his tail. Hurt the little guy right up. The truth. It hits me then. I'm so tired, so banged up, I can't go on, even if I want to. I carry Rowdy on a sheltering throat, cuddle him close, give him a couple licks for good measure. Now what, he says. Now I say, we wait. For what? For humans, I answer. For help. Are they sure they're gonna come? I think for a member. I remember other people I've seen today, the police and rescue, the park employee, the staff in the shelter, the little folks at the donut shop opening. I remember George running to Julia and Julia trying to get to me and Sarah struggling to find them both. I breathe in the sweet smell of puppy. It's important to tell the truth. I'm sure, I said. Forever. The art of hurricane passed, the storm gauges on. It feels like a year, like 9 years even. It feels like forever. Oh, this is so cute. Look at them. Rescue. When I hear Julia calling my name through the open window of her parents' car, I pick up Rowdy and dash over like it's my favorite place of this lonely bar called Earth. No clickers necessary, no cheats required. I fly my drill flag all the way home. 4. Aftermath. We've lost 10 park residents total, 8 dead, plus 2 still missing. No humans died, but there were some injuries. They always thought they're rebuilding. It's funny the way people go right back to it after a tragedy. Everyone comes together. Lots of talk about community and kumbaya, blah, 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 blah. The resilient species, I'll give them that. It's been 3 weeks and we still don't know, we don't have Kimu back. Suzu either. There's been some sighting, nothing for sure. I worry they can't last long. Wolves are native to this part of the world. I like to think they're together, at least. Everybody else is back with makeshift domains. Nobody's complaining though. In spite of all the construction, Julia's been taking me to see Ivan and Ruby whenever she can. Today, Ivan lives on the temporary fence separating him from the elephant. Maya made him a metaphor veiler after watermelon and cucumbers. He eats most of it. It's pretty great. Almost everybody we saved from the shelter ended up with a home, says Ivan. Even that annoying bunny. Almost everyone I reminded him. I'm so sorry about Boss, he says in his gentle way. From what we can tell, Boss never went to the donut shop. She slipped away and no one knows what happened to her. I try not to feel hurt, but I had this silly fantasy about me and her and Brody all hanging out together like a family. And so I wanted her to know that what it's like to have a warm bed and full bowl and good ear strap whenever you need it. I wanted her to know she deserved that as much as any dog. I guess she lived like life too long on her own terms, or maybe she was afraid to get her hopes up to trust. I understand, been there, done that. But sometimes humans don't let you down. Sometimes they even come to the rescue. Riddle. Uncle Bob, Ruby calls, galloping over. She seems more confident than these, a little more grown up. Stella would be proud. I know I am. Want to hear my new riddle? Absolutely, I do. Ruby flaps her ears. She does that when she gets excited. What has an eye but I cannot see? I am perplexed, Ruby, pounding and puzzled. A hurricane, she explained. Good word, Ruby. First rate. I look at Ivan. We smile at each other. We don't need to say things. It's enough to listen to palm tree rustle and watch the sawgrass sway. Working on it. On the way home, we passed the shelter. It's been patched up pretty well, looks like, and they're back in business. I hear the usual yelp and howls and hisses and meows, and like always, I feel lousy. I plop down the sidewalk and Julia stopped walking. What's going on, Bob? I listen like I always do for her bark. That bark. Nope, nothing. I wish Rowdy were here to distract me, but he's still learning how to walk on the tug of war string. He's pretty swole pup, even if he's a little feisty. I'm surprised how much I like having him around the house. It's weird. I feel responsible for the little guy. So like he's become a numero uno. Julia bends down and strokes my head. I work my tail a bit slowly, stand. I think of poor old Julius stuck in that backyard day and night. I think of bars roaming the street. I think of my siblings, the dark night, the box, the highway. I'm trying hard to find the forgiveness that seems to come naturally to the other dogs. Maybe that's what Boss was getting at. Maybe it's easy to forgive others, but once you learn how to forgive yourself, I'm working on it. It's like a bone. Sometimes you have to chew for a long time before you make any progress. Snickers again. Once we were home, I head for the couch. I was closing peacefully with Aldi when a doozy of smell assaulted my nose, which is finally back to working again. It's her. Snickers is back. He's been gone for a while. After the hurricane, they had to do some repairs to Mac's house. Not sure where Snicker had been staying, but that's definitely her I smell. No doubt about it. I dive under the couch, but not before not where appears on the front window. Oh, Bob, he called. Someone's looking for you. I'm not home, I yell. Yeah, I don't think she'll take no for an answer, says not wait. Shouldn't you be rebuilding your nest now? Watching you cower in fear is way more fun. What's the deal, Uncle Bob? Rowdy says. Be afraid, Rowdy, I say. Be very afraid. The door opens and there's Julia with Snickers by her side. Well, hello there, Snickers, says Sarah as she passes through the living room. What are you doing here? Mike and his just moved back in, Julia said. They called this afternoon and said Snickers was dying for a walk. I ease back a little further under the couch. Can Snickers see me? Maybe not, but she can definitely smell me. But once I regret my pungent aroma. Snickers darted across the living room straight to the couch, pulling Julia along for the ride. Snickers, Julia responds. Slow down, girl, she yells. Bob, are you hiding there? I move an inch, exposing my snout. Snickers goes insane. She yanks free from her tug of war string. For a moment, she pauses to do a polite nose tap with Valdi. Then she let loose with zoomies and yips and howls of joy. Bob, Julia says, come on out and say hi. I pretend not to hear her, which is a big stretch, so Snickers barking like a maniac. Robert, says Juliet, fine. I barely pull out until I'm exposed. Snickers is ecstatic. She showers me with licks and nips, nudges and lips. Bob, she moans, how I've missed you. I cover my head with my paws, but there's no escaping her adoration. There's a reason we survive, Bob, she says with fuzzy tail and high room. The face wants a love to bloom. Is this your girlfriend, Uncle Bob? Would be inquiries. Girlfriend today. Snickers responded in a giddy voice, but who knows what tomorrow may bring. But perhaps you should start calling me Aunt Snickers. And we feel beyond measure when Julia finally pulls Snickers with great effort out the door. I try to ignore now with teasing. I try to tolerate Rowdy's stifled laughter. But when Minnie starts chanting Bob and Snickers, followed by Moo sitting in a tree, I've had enough. I heard from my doggy dog and know the upcoming guinea pig and try to locate my dignity. A visitor. This evening is like a lot of other evening. The guinea pig are squeaking, Nutwit is puttering in trees. Julia and Sarah and George are watching something about meerkats on the nature channel. I'm just sitting with Roddy on the couch when George drops a cookie on the floor. I leap into action. Robert, said Julia, leave it. Briefly, I consider my option back for not for long. At least I share peace with Roddy. You are hopeless, Julia said, but I love you anyways. And that's when we hear the bark. It's coming from the front porch. Huh, that's weird, says George. I'll check it out. Julia runs to the door and pulls it open. She hesitates. She looks over at me, back at the porch, back at me. Bob, she says, I think it's for you. And it is. Look who's here, look who's here. It's Boss. I'm sorry. And that's the end. Oh my goodness, guys, we reached the end. We reached the end. This was amazing. If you want to reread it again, I will highly suggest rereading. This was so good. Thank you, Miss Kelly, for allowing me to do this. Thank you for allowing me to read to everyone. It's such a pleasure, to be able to work with you and to read this book. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And I hope you guys have a great Christmas break, a great New Year. And I hope maybe next time, one day, I'll get to meet one of you guys in real life and it'll be like, hi, Claudine, even if I don't know you, it'll be really nice. Thank you again, Miss Kelly. Thank you everyone for listening and participating. I hope you guys have a great break again. It was really nice reading to you guys, and I hope you guys learn the importance of friendship, the importance of family, the importance of taking good care of your dogs, the importance of everything, how hard it is out there for animals to survive. So don't give animals a heartbreak, but great things happen to those who do good things. Okay. Thank you again. I appreciate everyone. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.